Filmfare, India's most decorating publications on Indian cinema, is the to present the star's point of view to its readers like no other. Filmfare gives you a front row seat to exclusive parties and candid photographs of your idols. It profiles new releases and newcomers even before they become the talk of the town. It serves you high-end fashion, beauty secrets and travel itineraries that B-Town likes to indulge in. Not to mention a heart-to-heart with your favorite stars, lush photo features, star tweets, Instagram updates, you name it, it'll all be in here. Along with a dash of good old gossip, which, let's admit, still makes for enjoyable reading. Well, we're all here at Reliance Digital, which is India's leading electronics retailer, marking a pan-India presence across 200 cities through a network of 1,500 stores, swearing by the core values of making technology affordable and accessible to all by focusing on key areas of ease of access, affordability, store ambience, and technology assistance by experts. Reliance Digital's strong competitive advantage is Rescue, Specialized Service Support Division. Rescue is India's first and multi-product, multi-brand after-sales service available 365 days of the year, including...
Please. No, as Jitesh said, Filmfare is like family to me. I feel very close, and I've said this time and again in every cover shoot that we're in a long-term relationship. So I hope that continues, and I hope Filmfare always thinks I'm as amazing as he does. And yeah, I mean, it's almost like mandatory to do a Filmfare cover at least once a year. Whether my film is releasing or it's not releasing, I have to do a cover for Filmfare, and it's always beautiful when the film is releasing because it's something to do with the film. And for the first time, I'm posing with Fawad on a cover. So that's also a first. So I like first because they're always very interesting and they're always very exciting. And this one is one of my favorite covers because we tried something different. We went to a completely weird, strange location just to get this Filmfare shoot, so I really hope it's worth it.
Fawad, maybe kindly request you to say a few words about your association with Filmfare. How was your experience?
My association with Filmfare is because of a lot of favoritism that I have from from Mr. Pillai and the rest of the team as well. And they've been very kind always. I'm really thankful to Filmfare. I got my first award here in India from Filmfare as well, and did a cover for the most prestigious publication, then did another one, and this is my third one, and it just gets better and better and better. So thank you for making me your favorite cookie.
Thank you. Mr. Pillai, how do you feel about this association with Reliance Digital? We are in this absolutely gorgeous store. What do you think of this?
Well, I'd like to thank Reliance for their continued support. The store feels, I think I'm going to buy some gadget. I won't tell you what, but I am definitely going to buy something. But thank you so much for your constant support and sponsoring us time and again at the cover launches and at the Filmfare Awards itself. So, great.
Alia, this is not your first time coming to Reliance Digital, and I'm sure your experience has always been great. So what do you think of the store?
This is the Juhu store I've come to. Last time we were at the other store. I like it because it's cool. You walk in and you see your trailer running on all the TVs. So अच्छा लगता है because you see a lot of yourself. So it's a nice location to at least do something related to your films.
Thank you. Fawad?
Well, I'll only say good things about Reliance Digital if they gift me something on the way out. And not a fridge or a washing machine, but something that's cooler than that. No, it's a cool store. Looks like a nice place. I've not really explored, so once the floor clears, then maybe I might take a round.
Fantastic.
AC mil jata hai. No, I want something that is cool, kind of like maybe some headphones.
One AC, please.
Like you need an AC?
We always need AC.
Well, I think we've reached the moment that all of us have been waiting for. Mr. Pillai, Alia and Fawad, may we kindly request you to unveil the Filmfare cover. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the media, presenting to you the Filmfare cover. Let's put our hands together, make some noise. Woohoo!
Write a message just because we take an option.
I like how we're taking our own.
Alia, how do I go back and click him solo?
You got him, yeah?
Write a message now.
Oh, here, on Zing. Yeah, I will. While I'm traveling. अरे यार कौन है?
Sounds like Pac-Man actually. Someone's playing Pac-Man.
They're not asking questions. They're not asking any questions. Bit entertaining 5%.
Just one?
That's it, huh?
Well, if we are here at Reliance Digital, there's a question that we'd like to quickly ask Fawad, Alia, and Mr. Pillai. Which is your favorite gadget?
My favorite gadget? It can be any electrical appliance, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. It's my PS4. Yeah, that's my favorite gadget. Me and my sons.
We can see a lot of people nodding their heads to that.
I'm sure. Do you guys play video games? I don't know if you guys play video games. मेरी आवाज़ समझ तो आ रही है ना आप लोगों को? Or is it too muffled? नहीं? Hello? Can you guys hear me? समझ आ रही है? अच्छा, मैं बहुत boring बातें कर रहा हूँ इसका मतलब है?
No, they're all stumped just looking at your face.
So okay. चलो.
Alia, which is your favorite gadget?
My phone, hands down. Phone.
Fantastic, Mr. Pillai.
Best in the world.
Phone. Members of the media, we're going to open the session for Q&A. So we have mics in the audience if you'd like to.
Can Filmfare sort of butt in and ask a few questions for our chat and all of that?
Sure, always.
So, I mean, Kapoor and Sons, great work and all of that. My question to you is, you know, when you, they show it as a dysfunctional family and all of that. Do you see a lot of that in personal life, in the sense, have you seen families going through such situations like this? Is there something which has a resonance to real life when you act in a film like this?
Firstly, I won't use the word dysfunctional only because I don't want it to sound negative. Yes, there is I feel it is a modern day take on a family. Because we have an idea of a family कि family हमेशा हंस के खाना खाते हैं, हंस के बात करते हैं, हंस के everything. But that's not always the case, especially not at least in my family. So everybody's screaming and talking, we're always fighting. But then we're also, you know, giving each other a lot of love and affection. So it is today's family in a way where you see a lot of love and laughter, but you also see a lot of conflict, which I think is the most important. I mean, the most important relationships in your life are with your family. So how can you not have conflict?
Have you ever been in a situation like that? I mean,
dysfunctional family.
That and also two brothers. I mean, I'm just going by the promos, okay? Falling in love with the same girl.
I've not had a chance to. I've not had the opportunity to fight with my siblings because both of them are sisters. So it'd be a very weird situation for any of us to be strangling each other. They can strangle me, I can't strangle them back. So, yeah, so I'm used to getting strangled, and I'm used to getting things thrown at me, but otherwise, no, I think it's been quite we had a little disciplined kind of upbringing. My father was a very strict person, so, but derte the hum. And yeah, I can relate to things in the film, and I think that to some extent everyone is somewhat dysfunctional, but I think dysfunctional should not be taken in a very negative way. It can be taken in a quirky way as well. You know, dysfunctional might produce something that is, I think, something that's productive as well.
Tell me one thing both of you could relate to in the film.
No, also one more thing I want to say, that this film is not a love triangle. I mean, there is interaction with both the boys, but they both are very gorgeous, and there is a girl, so there has to be some interaction. But apart from that, I don't think one can really say that the plot of the film is a love triangle. So that I want to just specify. Please, chap though, not a love triangle. What I could relate to, I think the normalness, yeah. Shakun, the way he writes, कि हम बैठ रहे, बात कर रहे, just like very normal conversation, not like scene starts like this and then ends like this and then ends like this. Like there is just a normal graph, and we're talking about very normal things. There's not like a motivation, some revelation has to happen in each scene. And the way it just played out, we're not constantly sitting, moving around, and just the way he shot. It's a very normal conversational kind of film.
What about you, Fawad?
Relate to, yeah, I can relate to a certain amount of rebellion that actually is in Arjun's character. And as a black sheep in my family, which he is in this family, I was the black sheep in my family, so I can completely relate to that. Every ounce of it, you know, where you have so many complaints and so many regrets that ye maile nahi kiya, wo nahi kiya, ye nahi kiya. So, yeah, that would be, I think, one of those things. Other than, I don't know, I also have a dog, so they also have a dog. Stuff like that, yeah, I guess.
Any more, and we'll be revealing the plot of the film. So I leave the floor open to questions from the members of the media.
Right there.
आलिया, इधर रितेश ईटीवी से आपसे सवाल है कि अभी कुछ दिनों पहले एक मैगजीन पे आपके दोस्त सिद्धार्थ मल्होत्रा के साथ आप नज़र आई थी, तो उस पर KRK ने कुछ कमेंट्स किए थे, तो हम आपसे रिएक्शन जानना चाहेंगे, आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
ये मेरा रिएक्शन है।
कुछ तो बोलिए।
मेरा चेहरा बहुत एक्सप्रेसिव है, मुझे बोलने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। आई नो हमारी फिल्म में गाना है बोलना, बट आई डोंट थिंक राइट नाउ आई वांट टू बोलना।
चलिए, अब एक त्यौहार भी आ रहा है होली का, तो होली किस तरह मनाती हैं आलिया?
होली मुझे होली से थोड़ा सा डर लगता है। एज अ किड आई यूज्ड टू प्ले अ लॉट, बट कलर वलर आई फील कि वो स्किन पे एलर्जी होता है, तो आई डोंट सेलिब्रेट होली लाइक दैट। बट यूजुअली होली के दिन तो छुट्टियाँ होती थी, तो देन दैट यूज्ड टू बी वन मोमेंट वेयर यू कैन डू नथिंग एंड जस्ट हैंग आउट विथ योर फ्रेंड्स। तो वो आई थिंक आई चेरिश द मोस्ट। और ऑब्वियसली बहुत समोसे खाने का मन होता है, जलेबी खाने का मन होता है, सो दैट्स द डे ठंडाई एंड ऑल। But I don't play Holi, but I would want to say to everybody who was playing Holi, please be very safe और दूसरों का ख्याल रखना। दूर से बलून फेंकोगे, कभी आँख में लग सकता है, कभी कहाँ लग सकता है, so please be careful.
So please identify the media that you're also representing.
Sure. Abhishek from Zoom. Alia and Fawad, you both shot for the magazine, so share your experience. How was it shooting together?
I think it's a pleasure to work with Alia. In fact, I'm quite sure of that. She's quite full of energy. She's a talented performer. And that's something that is now becoming a bit of a cliche, because I think it's associated with her, how great an actor, dancer, and performer and singer she is. So in a magazine shoot, I've never seen her really shoot for a magazine. I've not seen many of her shoots. So looking at that, I think she's just on her way to, in a different, another trophy. But otherwise, I think this Filmfare cover was supposed to be with me and Shahid Kapoor, I believe. But Alia just sort of stepped in at the last minute.
Sorry, I had to make my presence felt. It was important for
I
me.
have to also butt in that Alia is probably the fastest heroine I've seen who wraps up 5 changes in 1.5 hours. And it's true. Usually heroes take 1 hour for their hair and makeup, but she is fantastic. She takes 1.5 hours for 5 changes. She's lovely.
Notice that he did not compliment me that way.
Fawad, you are lovely. Period.
No, but I think I took a lot of time. That was one of your complaints.
No,
नहीं, you took time. No, you didn't take any time. बेचारा फवाद, I was feeling very bad for him क्योंकि देख रहे हो फिल्म पे the cover he's wearing one heavy coat and all. Oh, it was so hot and Fawad was like just dying. I was feeling so bad for him. I was like, oh God. So in the name of fashion, we guys have to do a lot of things. I think you all should all clap for Fawad.
Hi Alia. फवाद घर घर में अपने सीरियल्स की वजह से मशहूर हुए हैं भारत में.
आपकी आवाज़ नहीं आ रही सर.
आलिया, फवाद घर घर में मशहूर है अपने सीरियल्स की वजह से शुरुआत में, बाद में फिल्मों में आए. आपने कभी कोई इनका सीरियल देखा है कभी? और फवाद, क्या आपने कौन सी फिल्में आलिया की देखी हैं जो आपको पसंद है?
मैंने I aware of his serial Zindagi Gulzare, but I've not managed to see it. But actually, काम करने से पहले only I had heard so much about his serial from my mother and her friends, because they're all obsessed with Fawad. कि वो इतना अच्छा लगता है, इतना अच्छा एक्टर है. And I've never had requests from my mother's friends to like, oh, when are you shooting with Fawad? Okay, where can we follow him? Okay, can we have his number? तो वो वाला feeling होता है. So I already understood कि okay, he is very very popular. So which is why I was also very intrigued to work with him. कि देखो क्या है, ये लोग सब इतना क्यों बात कर रहे हैं? And now I understand that he is a phenomenal actor, and I had probably the greatest time transporting myself in another world.
Thank you.
फवाद, आपने कोई फिल्म देखी हो आलिया की जो आपको पसंद आई?
Alia's, I have seen Highway. I have seen that movie. Yeah, I've seen Highway. And I think she's given a tremendous performance in that film. That's the last one I can remember. I may have seen something else. I've seen a little bit of Humpty Sharma, but my wife saw all of it. I did not get to see all of it. She saw most of it. But Highway is a movie that I saw completely from start to end, and I think her work speaks for herself as an actor. I think she's, तो मेरी खामखा में तारीफ करती है, but I genuinely mean that about her, that she is a phenomenal actor. I will repeat myself again, and a phenomenal performer. And I think to excel in such a young age, at such a fast pace, and actually be able to stand toe to toe with actors who've been working for years and years and years is quite a feat, is quite an achievement. And she'll come on to you very strong. I mean, first day we shot, she just came on so strong. I was like, wow. I was not expecting this. I thought maybe we should sit down and rehearse this first. But she's so improvisational that she just immediately comes up with stuff. And then I had to, like, sort of bounce off of that, which became a bit of a difficult thing for me because मुझे वैसे भी हिंदी syntax और semantics समझ नहीं आते. तो मैं आगे से line भी कोई नहीं मार सकता था.
What rubbish, is talking absolute nonsense. Tell them what you don't like about me now.
What I don't like?
Tell her one bad thing.
Over competitive nature in games.
फवाद, hi, Ali from Movie Talkies. इंडिया में आपके इतने सारे फ़ैन हैं, बहुत लोग आपके सीरियल भी देखते हैं. पाकिस्तान में आपको बहुत सारे फ़ैन हो गए. जब कोई आपकी मूवी इंडिया में रिलीज़ होता है, क्या सेम टाइम में पाकिस्तान में भी रिलीज़ होता है? बिकॉज बहुत सारी मूवी पाकिस्तान में रिलीज़ नहीं होती है.
अच्छा, सर आपकी आवाज़ इतनी मफल्ड आ रही थी.
सॉरी, एक्चुअली इंडिया में बहुत सारे आपके फ़ैन हैं, आपके सीरियल भी बहुत पसंद करते हैं. ऑब्वियसली पाकिस्तान में बहुत लोग आपको चाहते होंगे, बट बहुत टाइम ऐसा होता है कि सेम मूवी पाकिस्तान में रिलीज़ नहीं होती है. तो डू यू फील ये एक्चुअली नहीं होना चाहिए, क्या फील करते हो?
देखिए, फिल्मों का रिलीज़ होना ना रिलीज़ होना I think is an unfortunate thing to happen because you see this is आप रोकने की कोशिश करेंगे किसी ना किसी तरह जो है the film will make its way into that area. So eventually I think audiences do get to see it. वो जो शायद सिनेमा गोअर्स हैं जो शायद सिर्फ सिनेमा में जाके देख सकते हैं, probably elderly people, अब तो उनको भी access है. They'll find some way or the other. कोई DVD कहीं से ले आएंगे, कुछ कर लेंगे. So I think what only happens उसका सिर्फ नुकसान ही होता है दोनों parties को. I think it economically hurts any person who is involved in the business. तो दूसरी चीज़ मुझे सिर्फ ये लगता है कि I understand and I completely understand why there are censorship laws in every country around the world. But do they really reflect accurately? That will always remain a question. क्योंकि आप और मैं सब के सब जब जाते हैं हम कहते हैं कि यार ये फिल्म क्यों बैन होगी, इतनी ज़्यादा कट क्यों गई? Like अभी एक कंट्रोवर्सी चल रही है कि नीरजा शायद बैन हुई थी, लेकिन कुछ लोग कहते हैं कि वहाँ पे was not even presented to the censors for approval in the first place. तो ये एक बड़ी कंट्रोवर्सी चल रही है, but otherwise I think there's some wonderful films that are still playing in Pakistan. So unfortunately, it happens on some occasions, and I can understand the censor board. But my only point is कि किसी ना किसी तरह हर कोई देख लेगा फिल्म को.
Members of the media, last question.
Okay, we'll take 2 questions.
Yeah.
2 questions.
Hi Alia, how are you? Okay, मुझे ये पूछना है कि बॉलीवुड के बहुत सारे बड़े दिग्गज रीजनल मूवीज़ में आ रहे हैं, जैसे कि अक्षय कुमार ने मूवी बनाई है मराठी, अजय देवगन है, संजय लीला भंसाली है, विद्या बालन डेब्यू करने जा रही है अभी नेक्स्ट मंथ मराठी में. कोई ऐसी रीजनल लैंग्वेज या रीजनल मूवीज़ में आप एक्ट करना चाहेंगी, या आपकी कोई रीजनल फेवरेट लैंग्वेज?
Just thinking, my dad keeps pushing me to watch regional films. उन्होंने कहा था कि मुझे बंगाली फिल्म ज़रूर करनी चाहिए. But I think I've always wanted to work with Mani Ratnam. So maybe I'll go down south and I'll do a south film and I'll work with Mani sir too.
या इन महाराष्ट्र कोई मराठी आप कुछ बोल सकते हैं?
मराठी, अरे मेरे को एक लाइन दो, मैं मराठी में बोलती हूँ. मला माहित नाही.
फवाद को बोल दीजिए.
मला मराठी माहित नाही.
फवाद को बोल दीजिए तू खूप छान दिसतोस.
तू खूप छान दिसतो.
क्या है? मुझे
I know. हडू means slow ना.
One last question.
Right there.
आलिया, स्टूडेंट ऑफ द ईयर के सीक्वल की भी बातें चल रही हैं, तो आप सीक्वल में काम करना चाहेंगी या इंटरेस्ट रखती हैं सीक्वल में काम करना?
हम कपूर एंड सन्स का सीक्वल भी बना सकते हैं, उसके बारे में ज़्यादा बात करते हैं.
स्टूडेंट ऑफ द ईयर का बन रहा है सीक्वल?
हो सकता है, should be made a sequel.
Okay, Fawad, Alia, we have some lucky customers of Reliance Digital who have won a chance right here to come up for a photo opportunity. So can you please get them up? Thank you on behalf of Filmfare. Thank you so much for joining us here. The cover looks absolutely fantastic. We can't wait to get our hands on the issue. And we'd really like to thank Reliance Digital, our partner, for giving us this fantastic venue for this event. Have an absolutely amazing evening. This is your MC for the day, Himanshi, signing off.
करने दे ख्वाबों को बदमाशियां, चलने दे नजरों मनमानियां, ढूंढे चलो कुछ ठिकाने नए होने दे.
Thank you, Alia. Thank you, Fawad. Thank you, Mr. Pillai. Members of the media, thank you for taking our time and